guys, and welcome to my channel. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I am Taki. I'm a woman after God's own heart and a certified health coach. Let's get into the video. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm about to have some water. Welcome to day officially 11 to OMAD. That's 1 meal a day. Once again, I woke up late, story of my life, but I've got a little bit of insight for you today on that. So I've been up since about 10:30. I think it's probably about 11:30 now. I've washed the dishes. My phone was dead, so I had to charge that, and I just made myself a glass of water and my apple cider vinegar, and I'm going to have that in a minute. It's actually cooled down quite a lot. I don't like to drink it hot because I don't like it, but it has to be done. I'm going to actually cleanse my face while I speak to you guys. So if you guys have not watched my videos, I'll leave the playlist here, but I have been struggling with something that's got nothing to do with OMAD, because I haven't cheated on my fast, except for I had a little bit of Turkish delight yesterday, in any big way that will sabotage me. But I have been struggling with getting up early, and this has got nothing to do with OMAD. This is just something I've been struggling with before the lockdown, during the lockdown, and but it's something I don't want to have to be dealing with in my future, because it's going to take me away from my future. And what do I mean by that? I value waking up in the morning. For one, it allows me to seize the day more, have more to my day. I'm a single mum. My baby is going through different stages in her life, and the morning will allow me to get more done, whatever that means. Two, which should be number one, I can seek the Lord. You know, I'm new in my faith, and I really want to dive into the Bible a little bit more and have an understanding of what it means for me. And it's not that I can't do that any other time of the day, but you know, there's many Bible quotes that reference to seeking the Lord early and the reason why. And that's what I want to do. And I find the days that I do it, my days are a lot more successful. What I mean by successful, I have a lot more locus of control of them. I'm not so reactive to the day, and I'm present. And that is important to me. Three, I can get a workout in, even if it's something small, stretching, skipping, whatever. I can allow my body to wake up. Given I do a various types of intermittent fasting, which has allowed me a lot of greater time in my day. It does allow me to meal prep or get ready or put something together when I was clean eating or whatever. Four, it helps me keep the house clean. You know, it helps me pick up or do anything that I didn't get to do in the evening, or I wouldn't be able to get to do in the afternoon. It allows me to re-look at my planner, maybe adjust some things in it, make new appointments, you know, look through my kind of today. It's not even a planner, I don't know what this is called, but it allows me to do more of those things, and it allows me to have my day instead of my day own me. And that's one of the biggest reasons, and it's just in my blood. I feel like I should be a morning person, but I'm not. It's not that I'm not a morning person, it's just, I don't know. And I'm a kind of person, I used to work nights a lot, so I can do a lot of nights, and I'm quite effective in the night, but I find I get burnt out. And with a newborn and a child, or she's not newborn now, but she's 2 now, but when I had a newborn, and I have a cleaning business, I have an online boutique that I want to run, I find it very, very difficult to work at night at all of these and be my best. So for that reason, my focus for the next couple of weeks is to really hone in how I can develop the skill, how I can put together a plan, how I can strategize a way and be very present without it being fake, of me waking up early. And that is just my job I'm going to do for the next week or so. Next week I'm going to be fasting for a water fast for 7 days, and I've got a lot of things that I want to do in that time, like sorting out bills, cleaning up certain things that I want to use that time for. But I definitely want to use that time to seek the Lord. So I am going to use the next week, today's Thursday, the next couple of days of putting together strategies and plans that I can use for the next couple of days to be able to allow me to do that. I actually forgot. Oh no, I did bring it. Let me show you. So I have these magnet things, and I put them on top of my fridge, and so many of them. I've got like 3. So this one I'm going to use to plan my evenings, because one thing I've noticed, and I don't know, I haven't got the book yet, but I'm definitely going to get it. It's called Atomic Habits. It's here, and I kind of drawn to this book a lot more because he was talking about systems. And running a business, I've realised that systems are key. Don't rely on your memory. Don't rely on your feelings. Don't rely on all of that. Once you've got something and you've got it in place, put it into systems. So now that since the lockdown has been, and my business has slowed down a lot, it's not going to take me very long, and it's not going to take as much effort, and it's not going to be so daunting for me to put myself back in that business, find my systems, revamp them, and start again. So I'm going to use this part of my planner. I don't know if you can see it properly. I'm going to wipe this all off, and this is going to be for me to just focus on my evenings, because I noticed that I always have good intentions. I'm going to wake up early, I'm going to do this, and I know that I don't have to have everything perfect for me to wake up, but I'm not waking up majority of the time because I'm going to bed late, or sorry, that's the postman, or I'm going to bed very tired, and I have not set myself up, to wake up early. So there's a few things that I want to focus on that I probably get into maybe later on in the video. If you want to hear more about that, please leave a comment below. But I definitely want to take the majority of my day, instead of being on the computer and all of that, and be practical and put a strategy together that will, with my personality and my circumstances, to put together a basic plan of what I would need to do to have a successful morning, because my goal is to have a successful morning, but it starts the night before. So I'm going to give myself what I would like to happen, ideally, what would be my second plan, what would be my third plan, because life happens. So at the minimum, what would need to happen for me to wake up early, maybe going to bed at a certain time, or what would, I don't know, if I had it in a big picture, it would be do this, do that, do all these things, which is what I have to plan to do because I run a household. But at the same time, what would be the second step to that? What would be the third step to that? That no matter what is going on in my life, I have got tools to still allow me to wake up early, because that is my major factor from now on. I'm not thinking about any other goals that I've got with my business, any other type of focus, until I horn in waking up early. Because for me, if I don't have that, everything else doesn't mean anything. So on that note, guys, I am going to leave you. If you're liking my content, because I do talk about intermittent fasting, and this is day 11 vlog, please consider subscribing. I am a woman after God's own heart. My content is faith-based. Like I said, intermittent fasting, health and fitness, and a feminine lifestyle. And if you want to watch any of my videos, maybe you're curious about day 1 of my OMAD, check it out here. I am going to leave you on that note and get on with my day. Like I said, today's about 11:30, and I'm breaking my fast at 6 o'clock. Feel good because I don't have to cook. I took out some stewed chicken wings that I have, and I'm gonna make some roast potatoes and some plantain and some salad, and my avocado is finally ripe, so I get to have my avocado today, and that is what I'll be having at 6. But I will check in with you guys during my day and let you know where I am. But today is going to be a lot more of an interactive knowledge-based vlog, because I'm really going to delve in how to develop my successful mornings for the next couple of days, weeks, whatever it is. Okay guys, see you in a bit. Take care and God bless. Hey guys, so I'm back. I'm just doing a check-in. It's around 8:37 right now, so I haven't got long until I've got to eat. The time has gone so fast today. I didn't realise. I don't know if it's got to do with a little bit of me just being a little bit more focused and a little bit more relaxed. Obviously waking up late helps the time go quicker. I am gonna probably after dinner going to take some time out and do my planning that I said I was gonna do. Right now all I've been doing is kind of working on some YouTube stuff and some of my boutique stuff, because I've had some orders come in, and my online coaching. I've had some new clients sign up. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in getting some real dedicated help while you intermittent fast or any of the other options that are there, the links are down below. Apart from that, that is it. I'm going to go, yes, what am I going to have for dinner? So I'm going to break my fast as usual with my pea protein, wait for 15 minutes, and I don't know what I'm going to have in between that, to be honest with you. And then I've got my leftovers, which I'm so thankful for, especially on days like this. Not that there's anything going on, it's quite relaxed, but it was nice to kind of wake up in the morning, go in the freezer, take out my stew chicken wings, and then I'm gonna I've got roast potatoes in the freezer, or I might just make some roast potatoes, I'm not too sure. So I'm gonna have chicken with roast potatoes, plantain salad, and my avocado. So I've not got long. I've got an hour and a half until I can eat. I want to stop working at 5 o'clock. That's my new rule for myself. And tidy up and kind of just do the last bit, because I've got to make the potatoes, give myself time to do that. And that is about it, guys. I've got a little hunger pains going on, but nothing crazy. I think it's more thirst than anything. I'm getting down my water, which is good. I've actually just been putting it in a cup and just been drinking it from my desk. I've sorted out my daughter for today. So this evening, my goal is to do a lot more less than I usually do. So it's not going to be how I would want it to be, because I'm not there yet. But I'm definitely going to stop working in the sense of things by 5:30, and then do all the necessary stuff that I have to do, like the stuff for my daughter and that, and then come back and then do a little bit more planning and maybe do a few things, but try to get myself out of this office and everything done by 10 o'clock. Let's hope that happens. I'm hoping that I could exercise as well, at least do 250 sit-up, skipping, and a couple of my booty challenge thing. Apart from that, that is it, guys. Just checking in, for I'll let you know where I'm at. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Consider subscribing, buttons here. If you haven't watched any of my other videos, consider watching, I think it's my weigh-in video for last week's weigh-in. Yeah, if you're liking the content, please give a thumbs up, and I'll check in with you in a bit when it's time for me to eat, guys. Take care. Hey guys, I'm back. So it's officially 3 minutes past 6. I'm about to break my fast with my protein powder. If you haven't seen my video on what items I break my fast with, please check it out here. So if you're new to my channel, welcome, guys. If you're continuous subscriber, please like. If you're interested in faith-based content, intermittent fasting, health and fitness, a feminine lifestyle, please consider subscribing. I make daily vlogs and I upload on Tuesdays, Fridays and Sundays as well. Okay, guys. So, yes, as you can see, I've got this. Nothing much. Doesn't taste bad. Tastes a bit earthy, like not of dirt, but it just tastes very bland, and I'm just used to the taste now. So I have 100 mils of this and some water. Yesterday, actually, I think I had less than 100 mils, and it actually tastes better because it was a little thicker. I haven't tried these in normal smoothies yet. I think once, but I will start adding them in normal smoothies. So I've decided, guys, that I am going to have a wholemeal bagel with peanut butter. I use the Pip and Nut, I think it is. I'll put a picture of it here. Pip and Nut. It's got no palm oil in it, and I think it's just blended. It's made from its natural peanut oil. And then for dinner, like I said, I've got my chicken wings. I've just put my roast potatoes in the oven with garlic and rosemary and stuff. I made that from scratch. And a big salad and my avocado. So I'm really looking forward to that. So when I check in with you guys in a bit, when I am eating my bagel, I'll show you what I've got. And I could have easily done the calories on this one, but there you go, I'll do it from next week. Okay guys. Okay guys, I'm back for round 2, I guess that's what you want to call it. So I've made my bagel and I'm just going to show you what I've got. So I've actually doing quite good with my water, but that's because I'm putting it in a cup and I've got it on my desk, so it's just a little bit easier to consume. So here I've got my bagel. I originally was just going to have the peanut butter, but then I found my guava jam and I love this jam. It's full of sugar, not good for you, but I love it. This is my wholemeal bagel. We can only get it in one shop in England. Well, I've only seen the wholemeal one in one shop in Sainsbury's. I've got some fruit, so I'm trying to consume as much fruit because I'm going to be on my detox water fast from next week. So I've got an orange, and then I've got a little bit of my Turkish delights, and I just want to get rid of them because I don't want to have to be picking at them like I did yesterday. I don't want to be doing that, so I'm going to have that now, wait 15 minutes 20 minutes, and then start getting my main meal together, and that will be me for the day, guys. Yeah, so I will check in with you in a bit. Like the video if you're enjoying the content. Hey guys, so I'm back with the last login for the food for today, and I'm really excited to eat today because it just looks absolutely beautiful. So let's start with the salad. So I'll show you what I've got. So here I've got a salad. I've got some leftover leaves I'm trying to get rid of. I've got my baby cucumbers, and I've got my mixed tomatoes. I've got my avocado I've had for a couple of days. I've just been waiting for it to ripe. I've put a couple of stuffed olives in there. They've got garlic in it, and then I've got my fried plantain. This is dressed with virgin avocado oil plus I think it's organic balsamic vinegar, a little bit of sea salt and some pepper, and that's it. I normally do like to make like my own dressing, but in this case it's nice to do a little olive and balsamic vinegar. It's really nice as well. And then I've got my chicken from my leftover chicken. I think I had it, I can't remember when I made it, some chicken wings. This is called brown stew chicken. And then I've got some roast potatoes I just made in the oven about half an hour ago. This is drenched with garlic, olive oil and rosemary bits, roasted in the oven, boiled for about 10 minutes and then roasted in the oven. They've got a nice sweet taste to it. I actually don't know what these potatoes are called. And then I've got my water and I'm going to enjoy, guys. So if you want to know anything about my meal plans or anything, or you want to download a meal planner so you can track your meals a little bit, I have all of that down below. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I make faith-based content, intermittent fasting, health and fitness, and a feminine lifestyle. I upload daily blogs plus advice and tips on Tuesdays, Fridays and Sundays. Okay guys, give it a thumbs up if you're enjoying the content, and I will check in with you in a bit. So this is the last check-in of the night. It's really quite late, but I don't feel as bad as I usually feel. If you watch any of my other videos, you'll know that I am really struggling with going to bed on time and waking up early enough. Only because I've kind of done most of the stuff that I've got to do, and before I go to bed, I'm actually going to do my planning, which I spoke about earlier on in the video about how to really wake up early. Is that I have to start the night before, and the only way for me to do that is to plan a little bit better. So I'm going to cleanse my face while I speak to you, and I've kind of come up with a system today. You know, I think all days are 10 out of 10 as long as nothing bad ever happens. And you know, being on lockdown, you know, days are quite general. Stuff does come up, but it's not nothing major. Sometimes when I feel like I go out in that world, there's always something. And right now, since quarantine, I kind of feel safe. There's a few things I didn't do, like I needed to contact a few bill companies, my internet and my gas and electric, just to kind of sort out the tariffs, and I never did that, but I'm going to make sure I do that tomorrow. So I've come up for my nighttime routine that I'm going to stop working between 5 and 5:30, because it all depends if I've got to cook or make something to eat. So if I don't, and I've got something meal prep. I'll finish at 5:30. That means completely finish. The only thing that I'm gonna do during the night of that is maybe a few edits when it comes to any vlogs I've got to do. If I'm not vlogging and it's just pure videos, then it can wait until the morning. So I'm going to stop at 5:30, either prepare my food or whatever, and then between 6 and 7 I'm going to eat, and I'm going to sit at the table with my baby and we're going to eat and something like that. I might watch something educational within that hour, but obviously if I'm vlogging, that hour takes up time with the vlogging. So I've got that from 7:30 until 8:30. I'm going to sort out Eden. So given that it's summer, we can go for a walk after she's like that and stuff. Whatever I've got to do for Eden, I'm going to do for her in between that time, unless it's a Friday or Saturday and I've got to do her hair, and in that case, just before we go to bed, I can do that for her. And then between 8:30 and 9:30, I'm going to clean. So I'm going to do my general cleaning, which is the hoovering on the floor and the mopping and putting a wash on, and just general cleaning that just makes the house look presentable for going to bed. But then that's not going to take me an hour. So what I'm going to do is I have this list on my fridge where it just kind of challenges you to do one thing a day. So I'm going to look at that list. It could be clean out the fridge, it could be clean out a cupboard, it could be do something extra. So I'm going to do that within the hour as well. And then between 9:45 till 10, I'm going to stretch. I'm going to do some like Christian yoga or something. So I'm going to really start stretching out my bodies, because one of my goals is I would really like to learn to do the splits, so I could practice doing that, because I used to be really flexible a few years ago, especially when I used to do Muay Thai. So 10 o'clock I'm going to go into the shower, and then at 10:30 I'm going to listen to the Bible audio, and I'm going to, because I'm trying to grow my nails and I've got this garlic oil thing and I've got to put foil, and you really can't do nothing else. So I'm just going to lay there and do that. Once I've done that, bedtime. So bed by 10:30, 11 at the latest, and then I'm up by 4. That is my plan. How does that sound? I think that sounds like a good plan. And it's going to be, the only time it's really going to change is probably on a Friday and maybe on a Saturday, because Saturday is our free day. It's going to be our Sabbath, me and my daughter's Sabbath day, and it's just really going to be a day that I'm just going to relax and do a lot of girly things around the house. Saying that, girly, do you guys like my dressing gown? On my shop we have a lot of nightwear, feminine nightwear. If you are interested in anything like that, loungewear, feminine clothing, please check out my boutique down below. Apart from that, that's it. So I'm going to do my planning, and let's talk about my pros and cons for today. So my pros: I'm alive, I'm grateful, I'm good. Yeah, today went quite well. I could have done a lot more better in the sense of my organisation and stuff like that, but if I end the night right with the planning, I think it's going to feel like a 10 out of 10 day in that sense. My cons: too much carbs. Once again, you know, what I'm going to do. I mean, it wasn't bad. I'm not eating biscuits, I'm not eating crisps, I'm not eating junk food. But definitely, you know, when it comes to, you know, I had roast potatoes and I had plantain and I had the bagel, and it had, you know, the jam and the peanut butter and all of that. So, you know, I could have cut out or maybe had half or something like that, but I'm getting there. I could have gone out for a walk. These are my cons. I could have gone out for a walk. We haven't been outside except for when we had to clap for the NHS. So I haven't been out. I could have gone out today and then done a lot more cleaning. My day a little bit and kind of done maybe some type of cleaning, even if it was 15 minutes. I did put the washing on though, so that was a good thing. I could have planned my day better, but that's what I'm doing now, so I can have a better day for tomorrow. So that's it. And my tip for today is planning. Try to plan as much as you can, but understand that these plans are not always going to go completely to plan, and that you have to constantly be regrouping and constantly be congratulating yourself for your wins. If you saw what things look like in my house right now, or if you saw whatever, you'd be like, this is not successful, this is not great. But it is for me, because it's small wins, and I understand that I can't run the marathon. And when I do that is when I get depressed, when I get stressed, when I feel burned out. So I understand I have to do things in segments. And I came to the realization, like, that I cannot have a successful morning if I don't plan my evenings a bit better. And with doing YouTube, working on the boutique, working on with my clients, I'm giving myself too much, and I'm not having no cut-off point. And with running businesses, with my cleaning business, I understand what burnout is, and I refuse. Not one of these businesses, not $1 million is worth feeling burnt out. Not that I've had $1 million, but still, I've had enough money to feel a little bit wealthy. And if I had more, would it be worth being on edge all the time? For me, no. But I don't feel like if you have money, you have to feel on edge. You just have to find a balance for yourself. And I thank God every day that He's given me that time. Like I said to you, if you watch any of my video, this quarantine pandemic has saved my life. Honestly, guys. And if you don't take advantage of the opportunities that it can give you, you've missed out. This has been history in the making. I know people have died. I understand that people have lost their jobs, and it's been a shift in reality. It's been a shift on mindset. But for and those find people from somewhere as well. But for those of us that's been blessed enough for our families to be alive, for us to still have a roof over our head and basic money to cope, we have to seize the moment. And that's what I'm doing. I can't do nothing else, because I'm sick of living in the what if. And the first thing the first thing you do by that is to have your health under control. That's the one thing that you've got. So for me, I'm not leaving this quarantine fat and miserable. I'm not. So I have to put my health in my own hands. And for me, that's intermittent fasting and all of that good stuff. So guys, I'm gonna go and do my planning so I can go to bed with oil on my face. So oil or cream? I'm gonna go for oil. My face felt a bit dry today. Let me do my lips always feel dry, honestly. You never think. Yeah, so I'll leave you on that note. Leave you with the Lord's Prayer. Do you know the Lord's Prayer? Matthew 6. I don't know what number it is after that. I need to check it out. I used to say the Lord's Prayer when I was in St. Lucia, when I was younger. I know it's very corny. It's very Catholic as well. But for me, since I did my Bible studies and I understand the true meaning of it, it sounds just like poetry and beautiful. So guys, thank you so much for your time. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you like this content, if you enjoy my video, please consider subscribing. I make videos on, I forgot now. I've been saying it so much, I forgot. Faith-based content, intermittent fasting, health and fitness, plus a feminine lifestyle. Please consider subscribing. I make daily vlogs and I do advices and tips on Tuesdays, Fridays and Sundays, guys. Okay, take care and good night.